We did it. We hit 1K subs in less than 4 months of being on YouTube. To me, that's crazy because I've been on YouTube for a lot longer than a lot of you think. My friend SOYOU Sharp, or Ash as I call him, I've been on his channel for, I'd say, 5 years now. I've always been his go-to person, I guess, and I always made videos with him, and we had a lot of fun doing it. I thought it was time for me to, you know, branch out and do my own thing while still doing stuff with him, because I love that man. I will get into full backstory one day. Today won't be that day. I just find it crazy that I hit 1K subs. Where's Ash at right now? He's at 1.2K, and he's been working on that channel for 5 years, so to be able to do it in such a short amount of time, that's crazy to me. I just wanted to answer some simple questions a lot of people have asked before. So my real name is Garrett. I am 17 years old. When I first started doing YouTube with Ash, shit, I was in like middle school, like right at the beginning of middle school maybe. Is when we first like had ideas for it and that kind of stuff. And I'm still doing it at 17 years old, so that's crazy to me. I definitely want to make this like a real thing that I could do in the future. If it like works out for me, I definitely want to make this happen. A lot of people didn't believe that I was 17 when I was doing those Roblox dance videos. I understand why, but I was just doing it for views. It worked. Things I do outside of YouTube, I have a job at a grocery store. That is how I was able to do so many Prime videos and so many shorts on it. And when I was walking around my store showing Prime and whatnot, that's what that was from. And I want to do more food and drink related stuff because I'm fat. Having a job there will actually be able to help me do that because I get stuff cheaper. Another thing I do outside of YouTube is I run track. If I am not uploading, I probably have a track meet somewhere, or if I upload late, or if I don't post shorts, it's because I have track. I do practice every day, and I have track meets, and I'd say I'm pretty damn decent at it, to be honest. I'm proud of the progress I've made with it in the past year now. I moved to where I live currently from Florida about a year ago, and I joined track to make friends at this school, and it worked, but I also found out I'm pretty damn decent at it. Another thing about me is I like to talk a lot, and that's why a lot of my videos involve me just sitting down and talking about certain things. I'm big into like a lot of different topics, like movies, TV shows, shoes, music, pop culture related stuff, hip-hop related stuff, food, video games. It's just a lot of stuff. I would consider myself a big old nerd because of it. That's why a lot of my videos are gonna be sit down and talk about stuff because I'm passionate about those kind of things. I do need to work on my style of video. Sometimes it can come off a little boring because I'm not like editing enough, or I'm all over the place because I don't know what I've said and whatnot. I'm not one who likes to write scripts. I like to just come off the dome, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I'm working on it. I grew up in a town called Ankeny. It's in Iowa. A lot of people don't know where that is, and that's understandable because a lot of people don't know where that is. My parents got divorced when I was really young. It wasn't a very happy divorce, and so my parents were always back and forth. I'm not a single child, and so it made it hard, and I had to grow up quickly because of it. I ended up moving to Florida, I think freshman year. Different parts of Florida. I lived in St. Petersburg, and then I lived in Tampa, and then I moved from there to where I live right now. I've made a lot of good friends here who actually support me doing this, and my girlfriend does too. Shout out to you, Ash, SOYOU Sharp. This wouldn't at all be possible without you, so I want to say thank you. If anyone were to ask me who my biggest influence is on YouTube, I would so quickly say him, because without him, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't know how to do half the shit I do. I wouldn't know anything, honestly. So if you guys could help me make this an actual thing, I would love to do it for you. Tell me what you want to see in the comments. You can ask me any more questions you have for me. That's about all I got. Just kind of wanted to do a 1K special just because I found that crazy that I hit it. My subs dropped off for a bit after I switched over from the Roblox content to the real life stuff. People weren't really digging it at first, but it seems to be catching on a little more, so that's exciting for me. Having a job, school, a sport, and all this is a little difficult at times, but I do try. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask. Bye.